Everyone, welcome to Forbes, as well as this partnered interview with Track Limits Podcast. We're here at the Heineken Zero Player 00 event here in Madrid. Four-time world champion Max Verstappen, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love. I feel like you're always working, mate, and it's incredible to see your commitment to sim racing overall.
Max Verstappen reveals his bold plan to turn sim racers into real-world champions. Check this out.
I'm curious, what makes you excited about Heineken Zero Player 00, the whole initiative? What makes you the most excited about it?
Well, it's a big passion of mine, sim racing in general. Trying to find talent from the virtual world, because I think in real life, not everyone has the possibility, of course, of becoming a professional driver.
Yep.
If you look at most of the racing drivers are from particular countries, and I feel like, with Heineken, the Player 00 initiative, I think it doesn't matter where you come from. You can race from anywhere in the world, and you can make it to the finals, and that's why I think it's very exciting.
And you have a sim racing team, Redline, and it's incredible. I think you mentioned that after you retire from F1, you want to broaden kind of what sim racing looks like in terms of taking people from sim racing into real life racing. Can you elaborate on your plans for Redline in terms of what you want to see that company become long term?
Yeah, I mean, this will already happen next year. That will bring sim racer into the real world. We're preparing right now, and it's very exciting. Like for me, anyway, seeing young talent, be very quick on the sim in real life, seeing them drive a real car for the first time, is something that I have a lot of, enjoyment. I don't even need to drive myself. I just like to watch. I hope it's going to be a success. I'll try my very best to make it a success.
Max's passion for sim racing highlights his forward-thinking approach. By bringing sim racers into real cars, he's proving that motorsport can evolve beyond its traditional boundaries. This isn't just about talent discovery. It's about making motorsport more accessible, diverse, and global. It's a game changer for the industry.
And why are you passionate about this, Max? It's incredible that you've achieved so much in Formula One, yet you're willing to give back, and you're kind of willing to go back to your roots, if you will. But why are you so passionate about sim racing in particular?
I like to see people that never really had a proper opportunity, but clearly very talented. I just want to make sure that they have that opportunity in the real world, and hopefully, become a professional driver themselves. I don't know. It's just something that is a passion of mine since I grew up racing. I always said to myself, if I wouldn't be a full-on racing driver myself, I would always try to stay in racing, but in a bit more of a management role. So I guess at one point I'll be taking on a bit of a role like that.
Brilliant. And then final two questions. Curious your thoughts on virtual reality. Have you ever, popped on a Apple Vision Pro or an HTC or an Oculus to try to see?
I've tried, but it's been a few years ago now, and the technology has actually improved already,
even for
massively.
sim racing.
Even for sim racing. But at the time, I got a little bit sick of it, but just while driving, because you have no spatial awareness. But then this was 3-4 years ago. The technology has improved a lot, and some of my friends have been trying it on a lot, and it's coming along nicely. I think it needs to take a little bit more time to really get the most out of it, but it's something very interesting for the future.
Max's passion for supporting overlooked talent highlights his commitment to breaking down barriers in racing. By creating opportunities for sim racers to enter the real-world grid, he's paving the way for a more inclusive sport. This effort is about more than competition. It's about reshaping the future of motorsport entirely.
And what is your best advice for a young racer? Let's say they're, maybe not good enough yet to be able to get into the real karts or the real cars, but they're looking to get into sim racing, and they're like, what category do I go into? What's your advice?
First of all, there's so many games, but as a team, like us with Team Redline, we keep an eye on a lot of young talent. So keep working hard, keep pushing. When you're very young, you have a lot of time. Of course, if you're 16 or whatever, 17, you dream of becoming a professional driver, but just work on your own skills, and try to be critical to yourself as well when things are not going that well. Surround yourself with good people, and just keep working hard, on and off track. I think that's what I learned as well when I was a kid, that of course you can be quick on a sim in real life, but it's not only about just driving quickly. It's about thinking about how can I constantly improve? How can I constantly be better?
Max's advice to young racers is a lesson in resilience and self-awareness. How many of us truly stop to ask, how can I be better today? His emphasis on surrounding yourself with the right people and staying critical of your own performance speaks volumes about what separates good drivers from great ones. Isn't this exactly why he's at the top of his game? Because he never settles for less than constant improvement. For young racers, this mindset could be the key to turning dreams into reality.